Angeles. Hi.
Other action figures each sold separately.
Record the purr.
Jenny, get the door. It must be Cousin Willie. Okay. Hi. What's up?
There we go. Something chill to watch. The following video is rated R and is intended for an adult audience. So if you're under 18, take a fucking hike, eh? As this video may contain adult themes and situations, strong language and opinions, good and bad advice, cannabis cultivation and consumption. So as long as you're a responsible adult, kick back, spark one up, and enjoy the show.
And
Works on occasion.
Hi everybody. Happy Sunday. There we go. Just trying to line everything up on time. Oof. There we go. Put that over there. Everything's looking good. Things are on. Microphone's on. Music's going. Chat is happening. Hi chat. Let's get a roll call. Who is here and conscious and who's with it right now? How y'all doing? First, I gotta stir my coffee. Look at this bad boy. This is number one of the Mexico coffees, the green pod from Nespresso. It's just called Mexico. It's good. It's a very it's a very like middle of the road coffee. It's a fucking easy drinker, man. Easy drinker. Geoff says he's here but not with it. That's a start. That's a start. That's okay. You don't have to be totally with it. Captain Caveman's here. We got Jefferson Triplet. We got oh shit. There we go. Does that say Android? Androidac. Captain Caveman, Geoff, Shane. Over here, over on Twitch, we got Santa Claus, Vinny Barbarino, Happy Dude. Hey, buddy. We got Jay Wynn. Who else over here? Where's my mouse? Oh, looks like about it so far. All right, let's do a dab. So, if you've been watching me over the week and whatnot, that's on my hand. That is what is left of my CBD cheese.
It's dab time,
and if you look carefully,
dab time,
I can scrape
time
the
take a
walls.
fucking
I
dab
did
break.
put it on an angle, and it would get a little, get a dab or two out of what's left here. But that's basically it. I'm out of CBD cheese. I'm actually fucking almost out of this one has a lot more on the walls. Freak Show. I'm almost out of the Freak Show as well. But last night I took my last 2 cans of fuel and I blasted another batch of CBD cheese. That's what this is right here. This is more CBD cheese. I figured if I only had one left, what would I do? What would I do? And that's what I did. So, it's dab time, dab time, dab time, dab time, dab time. Smokey over on YouTube says his deep water culture is 5 feet tall. No shit. I've just started into some deep water culture, hydroponic stuff, if you will. It's not really deep water culture now that I'm doing. I'm doing more of a ebb and flow or flood and drain system, but still, water growing is fucking phenomenal. I am shocked I hadn't tried it earlier. And I'm glad I did try it eventually because I'm in love with it. Cheers. Oh man. When the terpenes are fresh like that, oh. How much did I blast? 2 plants. I have no idea. I didn't weigh it going in. I got basically 10 grams. There was 9.7 grams when I weighed this earlier. So let's just call it, let's call it 10 grams. Yeah, not bad. Not a bad blob. As you can see though, it's very liquid. I mean, you can touch it like a little bit and it's not sticking to me, but it is very stretchy and pull and snappy. It's very sappy. That is par for the course with CBD strains. High THC stabilizes quite well and creates a nice dry, you can even get crisp shatter where it breaks, snap, like that. You can handle it quite well in your hands and it won't melt and become goo just by touching it. CBD, on the other hand, is not a stable cannabinoid like THC is. So it is a lot more liquid form. It doesn't like to get rigid and stiffen up. So anytime I make something that is a very high CBD strain, it is almost always a sauce. It is like pull and snap consistency. It'll never like harden up into shatter like that. It's very difficult to get high CBD strains into a shatter form. It's almost always some form of a liquidy movement. pH perfect from advanced. I never pH. I love the stuff. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm, I should actually be here today, believe it or not. My advanced nutrients should be here at some point today or tomorrow. I think I need another dab already. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna pull out this bad boy here. And we'll have a sort of a proper dab, as it were. Okay, so let me get some tools ready here. We'll bust out the dab bee right here, little dab bee. We'll get him in circuit here. After this run, I will try in the 4x4 deep water culture. Yep. Where is Bunny at? She's upstairs. She's upstairs doing makeup right now, actually, of all the strange things to be just doing on a Sunday for no reason. She may come down and say hello. I don't know. She doesn't like the smell of it right now, or rather, she does like the smell of it, and it's a bit of a problem because she can't really. She's not allowed to partake. So she's not really too pumped about pot stuff right now, and this is kind of what the show is all about: is cannabis and cannabis consumption and good and bad advice. You guys know the drill. Why can't she? Because she's doing this program that requires her to be sober for 6 months beforehand. She's doing this thing that she has to do, or wants to do, but she has to be completely clean for it. kind of fucking stupid that cannabis is legal. It's even medically subscribed or prescribed, and still they give her grief about being cannabis consumption. So it is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. I'm impressed, actually. I'm quite impressed at her fortitude, and being able to just quit like that was kind of something else, man. So I'm gonna take hard to line this camera up. I'm not too used to this camera yet. I haven't used it much. There we go. There's a pretty good blob on there. Let me get the strings up. There we go. Not too big of a blob, but good enough. Cheers. Actually, it was, I don't want to say a small dab, but oh yeah, I could easily do a much bigger dab than that. Ooh, that back taste is got all the CBD on it. Wowzer. Okay. Let me hit that again. Also, I think it might have been a little bit hot. It tasted good for the CBD at the end of it, but there was zero moisture left. It vaporized everything. That sucks. Tell her I said hi. Oh, no, it's a good thing. Like I said, I'm proud of her, man. She's just quit weed. Cold turkey, essentially. She had about a week of downtime where she sort of still dabbed a little bit, but was like having one dab a day or something like that, and then just quit. She trailed it off for a little tiny bit, and then was just like, nah, I'm good, and just stopped. And in this household, that's kind of a hard, hard-ish thing to do. So again, I'm kind of proud of her for that. Too hot, it says. No shit, I can see the red glow in there. Yeah, not even a little bit surprised that it's too hot. Okay, let's take a bigger dab off this. I want to use the paddle so I can kind of measure it a little bit better. There we go. There we go. That's a nice... I feel like a bigger bump right there. That's not huge, but it's pretty good, man. Pretty good, pretty good. More for me, absolutely. I will state this. My cannabis consumption levels have gone down by 2/3, and my fuel consumption in the house, the amount of cans of butane that we buy just to fuel our shit, has gone down massively. So, yes, that is absolutely a factor. Dab beat time. Right in time for a frickin' Royal Rumble. Good luck, everybody. Cheers. Oh yeah. Whoa. Whoa. There's that CBD. There's that heavy CBD flavor. Wowzer. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a nice dab. I know I gotta count the dab count here. Give me a second. I just want to ride this out for a second. one thing I have noticed, and I think anybody that's been around here for a while would probably remember the same. But I'm impressed with myself. I've got to pat myself on the back a little bit. I have sort of learnt my limit and dabbed within it. And that's a fucking sort of a silly saying, but it's a saying that we used to use at the old green ceiling, the dab lounge, all the time. Because some people just don't know their limits. They just try to push it, and they try to keep having more and more and more, and they're strong, they can take it, or whatever, right? The reality is, I smoked cigarettes for just shy of 20 years. I was coming up on my 20-year anniversary when I decided that I had to quit. That was it. My lungs, the doctor basically said I had repeated lung problems, and the doctor said, look, you got to quit smoking. I know that that's bad, and I know you love your weed, so pick one of them. He goes, you got to quit one of them. You're smoking weed all day, and you're smoking cigarettes all day. You can't be just double smoking. So I quit cigarettes. Fuck that, man. I like weed far too much. Anyway, Bunny can out-dab me because she didn't smoke for 20 years. She smoked casually for maybe 1 year and decided that it just wasn't for her. And that was before I met her even. But she tried smoking and just wasn't for her. And I'm glad for that. But we used to say this at the green ceiling all the time. Know your limit. Dab within it. Because people would fucking just get fucking wrecked. Holy shit. We'd have people once in a while. I mean, okay, it's part our responsibility as the dab tenders and proprietors of this establishment, just like a bar would be, to not let people overdo it. Not let people take too much. If they start to overdo it, you frickin' kick them out. You know what I mean? To a point, right? Like, we're way more chill. Weed people are way more chill than fucking alcohol people. You don't have to kick people out of the weed lounge very often, let me tell you. That is a very, very rare sight. But we have cut people off a couple times. Yes, please. If you're on YouTube, consider that like button. It's free. It takes 1 second. Just go down there, hit that like button. I would appreciate it. The channel would appreciate it. Oh, it's going to be 420 in somewhere. Let's see here. Manitoba? Let's see here. I don't have my reading glasses down here. What does it say? Puerto Rico, Washington, Boston, New York, Toronto, Detroit. Happy 420, y'all. Toronto. So I was a little bit off. It's I said the next one over. I said Manitoba. I think I'm doing all right though, man. Just saw the new Alien. It was okay. It looks like a good movie, but they hired a bunch of young, like in their early mid-20s young kids to act. It looks like kids. It looks like that girl was cosplaying as Ripley. The new Aliens Romulus movie. I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers in the chat, please. But I've seen trailers. The girl looks like a wannabe Ripley. It looks like they got a 20-year-old young Ripley wannabe. But I'll give it the chance. It can't be any worse than the last fucking Prometheus fucking movies or Alien. What was it? Alien Covenant. It couldn't be worse than that. We don't even want to go there. The Alien franchise dropped off at number 2. That's the reality. The owners of the Alien franchise want to completely retcon from 3 on and forget that happens. Call that extended universe. A what if. They really want to go 1, 2, and then continue a storyline from there. 3 fucked it up. They screwed the pooch with 3. They fucked up their storyline, and they made it so they can't go back, and you basically got to ignore it to continue. Hence why 4's plot was so fucking stupid. If you don't know, 4, they cloned Ripley because her DNA had the alien queen in her during the spoiler of the 20-year-old movie. But she had an alien queen inside of her, and she ended up killing herself at the end of the movie, destroying the bloodline. But they got her blood before that, and then they cloned her like 300 years later or some shit, and remade aliens. It's fucking dumb. It's just not a good plot. It's paper thin. Whatever. Anyway, I like Aliens, and I don't like what they did with the franchise. I think it was pretty awful for the most part. The AVP movies are fun, but terrible. I love them, but they're awful. Detroit, huh? Detroit has some good hip hop and some really good music come out of Detroit. Faygo, the pop Faygo comes from Detroit. I did a guest appearance in a place called I want to say it's called Waterford Falls or something like that, just north of, in the outskirts of Detroit. I got pictures of me leaning up against the 8 Mile fucking, an 8 Mile sign somewhere along, 8 Mile's a long ass road. But that Eminem movie 8 Mile, I was on that road. It's a really long road, but I was there. I did this guest appearance at this tattoo museum just outside of Detroit. 15 years ago. A while back. I don't know. It was fucking crazy, though. Holy shit. It was fucking pretty bonkers, man, let me tell you. When I was there, Detroit was under martial law. They had the military there. The cops were on strike. It was basically not even joking you, it was basically the underplot line of RoboCop. I'm not even kidding. When I was in Detroit, that's what it looked like. I was like, this is the goddamn story of RoboCop. And funny enough, there was actually, at the time, some fella that was building a giant statue to put into downtown Detroit of RoboCop. Because he's sort of a weird symbol of something. Oh, that's funny. Polar caps. I have to moderate this. I had to moderate your sentence. That's fucking hilarious. Faygo, send your mama straight out of the store. Tell that bitch to bring home some Faygo. Yeah, I guess the fake bitch, it knew what you were saying, or the word Faygo sounded like pretty close to something else, another potential sexual preference slur. That's not a very good thing to say. Regardless, I know what you're talking about, and I don't think there's anything wrong with what you just said. Whoop whoop. Well. I think I want to dab out of the freak show. Man, I'm gonna have to get some more tane and make some more fucking something sativa. If I can wait a couple of weeks now, well, I guess I should make something to last me a couple of weeks. But the reality is, in a couple of weeks, I'll have a whole. Well, then I gotta wait another week or so. So yeah, I'll have to make something in the meantime. I just have some really good super lemon haze coming around the corner. That big plant in my air cube in the back corner scares me. I want to go in there and cut a bunch of the arms off for the greater good still. I still want to go in there and cut more off. It doesn't... I've never seen I have rarely seen a cannabis plant explode like that one did. I've never... It's crazy. It's too big. It's an auto flower, and I've had to cut the tops off it twice, and it's still a giant fucking monster. It's still trying to outgrow my fucking space. Oh yeah. Yeah, that freak show stuff has got a weird taste to it. It's got like a... It's sweet. It's almost vanilla-y. It's a hard thing to describe. It tastes like pot with vanilla and vanilla ice cream or something. Maybe. I don't know. It's good, but it has a weird sweetness that I just can't put my finger on. The closest thing that I can equate in my mouth is something vanilla-y. I don't know. It's good. How about that? It is good. Pine, yeah. I don't really get a straight like piney. I've had some seriously piney strains before. That's why I think I'm not really pulling pine out of this, because I've grown LA Confidential a couple of times from ILGM, and that one's profile is literally in capital letters pine. It tastes like a goddamn pine tree, but in a good way. It tastes like pine tree and pot at the same time. I've had that strain pine tar, and that stuff tastes like shit. That is disgusting. At least what I had was absolutely horrible. It tasted like actual pine sap. It didn't taste like... It didn't have a piney flavor on weed. It tasted like they were actually scraping pine tar off of the thing and going... Here, smoke this. It was fucking disgusting. It left a film in my mouth and tasted awful. I couldn't believe it. I was so disillusioned. I really, really, really hope that tasting of that strain was just a terrible example, and that other versions of that is good, and whoever just made that fucked it up, because it was awful. It really soured me to the whole concept of piney things for a little bit. It was just horrible. Ugh. There's like a billion things I'd rather smoke than that. I've never counted my beans. I've never even counted how many fucking strains or packages I have. Yeah, I've never done that. I keep frickin' using them all, though, you know? This past week, my Rainbow Kush had pre-flower stretch. Using the Coastal Mary stuff. Nice. I got a Coastal Mary blueberry in my greenhouse right now that is ready to fucking harvest any day. I'm waiting to harvest it so that I so that I can finish the video. I might even dry it out and do a smoke test and everything. Do the full... It would just make my last video later than normal, but for the greenhouse anyway. But whatever. Shit, almost out of coffee. Oh no. We're only halfway through the show and I'm almost out of coffee. I do have a Coke right here. I cracked a Coke this morning when I first woke up. Kind of a disgusting way to wake up, to be honest. I felt kind of bad. That's why it's still sitting there. Had like 2 sips out of it, and I was just like, ugh, this is too early for a Coke. But it is coming around sooner than later. See, I thought you were like, I got 77 beans and no problems. I thought you were trying to make like a phrase out of it or something. Why don't you grow a staple that you must have? I do. That's what this is right here. This is the result of it. This is CBD cheese. This is my must-have strain. This is the thing I need like on hand pretty much all the times. I need me a good CBD strain just because it does what I want it to. And then usually I like some sativas and indicas, but I definitely have been leaning more towards the sativas lately. By nighttime, I've smoked so much sativa by day that I'm just fucking burnt out like hell and can sleep good anyway. I don't need to fucking medicate before bed. Whereas, man, it's chaos down in there. Look at all those freaking things beating each other up. Those mushrooms are kicking that skeleton's ass. Yeah, for some reason I've been liking the sativas for sure. They keep me active all day. If I smoke indicas all day, I won't get anything fucking done. I don't know why people like CBD. It don't do anything for me. To each their own, I suppose, but I fucking love what it does, man. It relaxes my muscles. I like the taste of it now. At first it was weird and I didn't like the taste, but it's really grown on me. I'm really like, I look for that now. I want that fucking medicine-y aftertaste. I want it. Where's that fucking cherry medicine cough drop aftertaste? I want it. As a cannabis connoisseur, a pot snob, whatever you want to fucking call me, somebody that's been smoking, cultivating, working with cannabis for many, many, many years now, I'll tell you, it is all about flavor and sensation over potency. Terpenes and flavor play a far larger role on how a cannabis plant truly affects you, other than the sedation that THC gives you. THC is good, don't get me wrong. I love THC. But I don't think that it's all about looks maxing your cannabis for THC for the highest quality. I mean, sure, if that's what you're doing for fun, go for it, man. Fucking, but I don't know. I just terpenes over potency all day long, man. Give me flavor over potency. I would take pounds of, you give me a pound of mids that taste really, really, really good, or a pound of the fucking highest potency shit you ever did see that just tastes super normal or kind of not even good, maybe. Because I don't know, man. I just don't want my pot to fuck me up. If I want it to fuck me up, I can. I got dabs, man. Dabs kind of fuck me up a little bit. But I don't need high potency for that. I don't know. That's just me. Again, some people chase potency, and I can understand that. But for me, I've gone all about flavor. Fuck potency. I don't care about it anymore. Potency is irrelevant. I want to know what it tastes like. How it makes me feel. what it does to me, you know? So you don't want pure CBD strains. I'm telling you, what the magic is a 1-to-1. So roughly equal THC to CBD. It's think of it like a yin yang. Really, not even joking. I've said this a bajillion times. It's true. But they work together in tandem really, 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 really well. If you have pure CBD, mix it with some normal, like 50-50 in your joints or your dabs. Or what we used to do is we'd take pure CBD, we'd take a dab of THC, and then dip it like Fun Dip into the CBD powders, so that you're getting a mixture of the two. So if you're looking to grow your own, man, look for anything where the ratios are similar, or at least high CBDs. I'll tell you right now, I cannot recommend this enough. This is called CBD cheese. You can get it at Coastal Mary Seeds. And if you use my name, CannaBeard25, you'll save 25% off. And that's any of their stuff. That's not just this CBD strain. They've got lots and lots and lots of stuff that's not CBD. So go check it out, and that code works on anything. Your whole order. 25% off, man. Thank you, Coastal Mary, man. They've been really good to me over the years. For example, like I am I am fairly at least somewhat responsible for Coastal Mary having this strain, because I don't know how much of this I should actually say. So let's say me, Coastal Mary, and this strain go way back, and I bugged them to get me some of the original strain. And long and short of it is they eventually now have it publicly available themselves, because of probably me pushing it so much and constantly talking. I mean, I'm probably it's number one advocate, I would have to say. I love it though, man. It's good stuff. But yes, 1-to-1. It's all about the 1-to-1. James Middleton, hello, welcome. God, I need to start making like 2 coffees in a row or something. Like get a larger cup, or just when we move. I really hope that the next place, we have a place in mind, and I'm crossing my fingers and praying to the universe every fucking night. But when we move, I hope that my office has a little corner that I can put a coffee machine in there, because my wife doesn't drink coffee at all, and it's a fairly no mess machine. You just put water in it and put pods in it, and just like a slot machine, eject the pods. I love it, and I want it right here to just refill a new cup right now. Just go stick it over there and, give me a new one. Oh, it's good stuff. So another factor of this strain specifically, this CBD cheese that I'm in love with. Number one, it is a sativa, indica leaning hybrid. It is definitely like I think it's like an 80-20 or a 70-20 or something. I don't recall off the top of my head. I could look it up, but I don't care that much. It doesn't matter. It's not the point. Point is, it's a strain I can smoke almost all day, all night, man. It's a strain I can smoke a lot, and it doesn't fuck me up. It doesn't make me dumb. It doesn't slow me down. And it tastes fucking awesome. And it kind of medicates me all day. So it's freaking win-win-win. I don't know. I can't believe when I found it, I knew it. I was just like, this is it. This is the strain. This is where I'm going to be. Wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was checking on the music thing. I'm like, this is the strain. I knew it instantly. I was like, it was love at first sight, if you will. After I grew it a couple of times, I was like, this is the one, man. This is the one right there. But this is something where my number is going to get fairly high today. Because it's not such a high THC. I think when I was smoking diamonds and fucking just regular fucking high potency shit, that shit knocks my ass off, man. It fucking wrecks me. It's good. It has its purposes. But I don't know if I should be smoking a whole bunch of that in a row early in the morning or early afternoon or whichever. For me, it's Pink Panther CBD from High Alpine Genetics. You are correct. I think you said High Alone. It's Alpine. Isn't it? Is it Alone or is it Alpine? Did you double fuck it up? I thought it was Alpine. Anyway. Yes, I have to agree with it. I had a gift of a gram of that, or a couple grams of that Pink Panther CBD sauce that they made. It was some of the fucking best. Oh my God. So good. So good. So good. It was pure CBD though. There was like 0.07% THC in it. Under 1 or something like that. But holy crap, man. Delicious. Really, really, really amazing flavor profile. And it had that CBD zip, man. I liked that a lot. That was quite something else. Yeah, man, I'm very sold on this air cube system that I've got in the frickin' grow room down the hallway with my 5x5 setup that I do on my Friday night shows. Holy crap, man. That air cube system is just, I've never seen anything like it. My plants are the happiest they've been in probably since we moved here. I think when we moved here, I'm almost 100% positive that most of the problems I've had growing is due to not properly flushing my old soil and just massive buildups of stuff. So I might be able to fix it. Might be able to rinse it and that is just not a Coke right after a coffee. Not the same battlefield at all. Ugh. I might be able to fix my soil, but I'm gonna have to like rinse the living shit out of it. There's ways to do this. I have some big huge tubs. I might just pour most of my soil in there and then fill it with water so it becomes like mud soup, and then scoop out, get like a shovel with some holes drilled in it or something, like a big fucking slotted spoon, and scoop out and drain the soil like that. That might do pretty good for rinsing it off. Or I'm gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know what else I could do. But we've been thinking about it, though. We were like, we're going to have to move here in the next little bit, right? Whether we can manage to sum up enough money to put a down payment on that house or not, or if we have to end up renting this trailer that we've been looking at as well. We got a couple of possibilities. We're trying to line up a few things so there's some redundancies when the time comes. But ideally, we're really, really hoping on this fucking little tiny house that we're trying to buy. It's small. It's smaller than this one, but it's fucking enough. And it's got a nice little backyard and stuff. And it's cute. And I want it. I want to start paying mortgage instead of fucking rent. That would be beautiful. I'm sick of fucking wasting my money. Oh, wow. Anyway, yeah, we were talking about what I was trying to say there is we were talking about having to move our soil. We have so much dirt. We're going to have to like hire people to help us move. There's just no way that fucking me with my arm problems and my back problems and my hip problems and my knee problems and my wrist problems and shit and all this shit, all my fucking joints being fucked and Bunny being like, you know, essentially tiny. There's only so much we can do. So we're definitely going to have to fucking hire some people to help us move shit. Like the rabbit cage is going to have to be broken down. We might even try to get rid of the rabbits. We've been talking about it. We might even try to get rid of the rabbits, and then I can just either sell off the whole rabbit hutch as a package deal with the rabbits for free or something. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with the damn things. Why you moving? Because our landlords are selling our house on us. They told us that they weren't going to do that for the next 10 years or so. And then a bunch of, well, I don't want to get into the specifics, but it's, they're putting the house on the market. And it's this house is too much. We can't afford this house. We can maybe afford this other little house. Financially, anyway. We'll see. I don't know, man. It's scary times, man. Moving, you know what sucks? The scary part about moving is I don't even care about moving and the logistics of physically moving our stuff, which is going to be fucking very difficult as it is. Like chickens and stuff. Oh my God. Just like... Not an easy combo. But beyond that, the rental state of affairs in Western Canada is fucking disgusting. If I move right now, I can't even get a 2-bedroom apartment for double what we are currently paying for rent right now. If I want a 2-bedroom... Let's say a 2-bedroom so I can have an office or a grow space or a grow space / office, whatever. I need some place to do something, right? So let's say a 2-bedroom house or a 2-bedroom trailer or whatever. We're looking at around $2,000 to $3,000 a month. $2,000 to $3,000 a month to rent like a 2-bedroom anything right now. That's not a fucking apartment. Apartments are about $2,000 a month. And that's fucking insane. I'm on disability, dude. We don't make fucking anywhere near that. That's crazy. That's crazy. We wouldn't be able to, we could afford rent, but then we couldn't eat. You know, like that's fucking insanity. However, we could get a mortgage. We've done the math. We've talked to the bank. Our mortgage on this house that we are looking at is going to be only a little bit more, and I mean a very little bit more than our current rent. And like way less, way less than those fucking rental things. It's insane. It's crazy. I'm in Canada. I'm in British Columbia, Canada. West coast of Canada. And it's just fucking crazy here. The rental market pre-COVID and then after COVID has doubled, if not tripled, rental prices. It's fucking nuts, man. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to talk about rental garbage. It's fucking shitty situation. I don't want to stress about it right now. Cannabis Collector's Guide. Welcome.
It's dab time, motherfucking dab time, time to take a fucking dab break.
It's relatively easy to just keep smoking on this because it's abundant and it's fucking kind of that fine level of smooth and effective, and it doesn't fuck me up too much. CBD cheese, 1-to-1, somewhere between 10 and 15% CBD and THC. Somewhere in that range. They call it a 1-to-1, but it always kind of depends on how you grow it, I think. Holy fuck. I love it, though. Regardless, it tastes good. It has that CBD aftertaste that I enjoy so much. And it does get me stoned. And it being a cheese family, it fucking tastes super skunky and super fucking yummy. I don't know. Loving it. Yep, UK cheese is a classic. Absolutely. UK cheese is what made me realize I just liked cheese in general. I used to get a buddy on the coast fucking supplied UK cheese like all the time, man. It was my jam for many years. Well, did I count that? Can anybody confirm before I hit the number? I feel like looking at 7, I think I did count it. I think I counted it. Ooh. I'm thinking maybe I could go out with a bang here and do my final dab on that here fairly soon here. I don't know if I got too many more dabs in me. Holy smokes. So once again today I double checked with my just before the show actually. I double checked with Dr. Zymes in my spray bottle and my spray bottle, my what's it called there? Oh my god, what the heck is it called? The fogger. Canna fogger. That's what it's called. Canna fogger. I'm like, why the fuck? I'm foggy right now. I'm 7 dabs deep. Give me a break. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Coca-Cola, man. Tell you, it's just fucking like burp liquid. Crap. Yes, the Cannafogger. So, what I love about the Cannafogger is it's got that UV light that it illuminates its fog. So, if you're looking for spider mite infestations or anything like that, you're spraying like, what do you call it? Investigatively, let's say. A little bit of investigative spraying, like, maybe over here, maybe over here. If there is any, the moisture will build up on the webbing, and that UV light will light up that web like a fucking, like a black light, almost. And, it's a bunny! Hold on, I got the thing somewhere. Right here. No? Weird.
My dad wants to talk to you.
Okay. Come say hi real quick. Just wave and say hi, then you can leave if you want. Just show them that you're alive and healthy, and I've not kidnapped you somewhere.
There's a huge difference between the one.
Yeah.
I want to fade it somehow, but I'm not good at that. I've known how to solidly color it, not partially.
You're just letting it grow out now, eh?
Yeah.
You survived the summer. You didn't need to frickin' bleach it this year.
Oh, I wanted to many times.
She bleaches her hair in spring quite often, so that during summer it doesn't. Dude, it gets like 100 here. This is like agricultural valley. It's fucking hot.
Solar drainer.
Yeah, and she's got like jet black hair. Well, dark brown. It's brown, but it's the blackest of browns.
But when it starts growing and it has no sun, it's black.
Yeah. Yep. And let me see here. Let me check and see. Nope. She never called me either. Okay. Well, we'll call her after then. I'm surprised she didn't already. Blink twice if you need help, buddy.
Oh, I've had many times where I want to dab. Oh, but I am glad with... I don't hate the California weave as much anymore, but it would have worked better if we had the nubs sticking on the outside on both.
Yes.
Because on one side they all just like drooped.
Yeah, they're drooping. I didn't know about that. You're 1,000% correct, but we hammered them in too hard to pull them out now.
Yeah, the only time we're going to do that is if we ever like even try.
Next year or move them. Yeah, we won't have to move them. I paid those. Those are expensive.
Well, I'm not getting rid of them, but they're just facing the wrong way.
She's talking about the poles that we put in the garden for the tomatoes. You'll see on the next the next greenhouse episode with the cannabis stuff, I go through the garden and show off the tomato weaves and stuff. They look pretty good. But I made a mistake pounding the poles in, and I pounded the poles in with the knobs facing inwards. And the knobs are what you're supposed to like use to hang for the weaving that we're doing back and forth. And because it's smooth on the outside, they just kind of sag.
Except for maybe about a small percentage.
And I used a hole pounder, yeah. which gave me like tinnitus. It fucked up my ears and it fucked up my arms. Like that was really difficult to do.
Earplugs.
That was very difficult to do. It really hurt my ears badly, and it fucked up my arms too. Like I was really sore for like.
But they're like drooping now because some of my tomatoes.
That was a bad maneuver.
Some of them are putting out a lot of tomatoes, so they're pulling it down.
Ooh, neck hurts just thinking about that now.
Almost would be better hiring someone next year or get earplugs.
Just get earplugs. You can do it. We only gotta do it. As much as it sucks and there is some pain afterwards and whatnot, you only gotta do it once.
Oh.
As a garden setup, you only gotta do it once really well. And technically that new place, if we get that house, it already has raised beds. The whole backyard has already been covered in gravel. There's a fucking barbecue pit, and the whole backyard is raised fucking plant beds right now. I don't like
gravel because I like walking barefoot.
Well, you can put down nice stones. It's ours. If we get it, it would be ours, and we can do anything we fucking want with it. You can get a wood path. You can make a nice wood fucking ladder kind of path.
I still want a compost tea.
Okay, well, we'll make one. We'll make one later today if we want, or tomorrow at the worst. Okay. But we start one for sure. She wants a compost tea for the tomatoes. And my cannabis plant, my big what is it? Peanut butter breath. Also from Coastal Mary. I got a giant peanut butter breath out there. Yeah, she's been digging into gardening heavily this year. She's really picked up the green thumb very, very heavily this year. She took over the whole garden. And, yeah, the whole garden is tomatoes. There's a lot of tomatoes in there, but that's good. We'll can them all this year. That's the plan. Oh, no. No. Boop. Okay, that was just a clean job, but here. We'll go over to this one here. I wanted to have a dab on this one. Let me heat it up a bit evenly first, and then I'll cook it. Hey, welcome. I believe that was a YouTube subscription. Somebody subscribed to me on YouTube, I believe. That's another thing, another reason I like the Dab Blaster style nectar collectors over these. Look how much fuel this uses. This is so consuming of fuel. Okay, that thing's fibbing to me. It's telling me it's not as hot as it very likely is. Where is my... Oh, here it is. Ah! Damn it. I touched it and I got sticky. Okay, I'm going to take a nice big fat one because then I can leave. And it's okay. There we go. Not huge, but not small. Oh. Okay, you don't want to sit up there. Fine. Go over here. Oh. Oh. Wowzer. Oh. Oh. Yeah, heck yeah. Ugh. Raw. Fucking stiff upper body, man. I'm tight today. I didn't sleep very good last night. I was just fucking awake almost all the fucking night. Tossing and turning night. It happens a lot. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm going to kind of wrap her up around here. I don't know where else to go from there, man. I'm at fucking 8 dabs. That is a respectable fucking DPS, man. Or DPH. Dabs per hour. We're at about an hour right now. A little bit more with the intro, but we're at about an hour. A little over an hour of live time. At 8 dabs per hour. That's DPH. Anyways, I will be back on
Dab time,
later.
dab time, motherfucking dab time, dab time, dab time. Time to take a fucking dab break.
No, I'm dabbed out, my friend. That's it. I'm good. I'm tapping out right here. I'm comfortably numb. I will be back later on. Probably not till later evening. So if it's not Ark, it will be that Supermarket Simulator. And if it's not Supermarket Simulator, it will likely be Ark. Because dinosaurs are cool. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Have a good day. Have a good Sunday. Peace. Or sorry, the mini. I'm done. Ah, fuck. Now, I'm gonna... Ow! Oh, why did I do that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm...